Well, let's get paid, ladies and gentlemen. And then I think we need to go visit Laredo at his place at dusk, I believe. He wants me to go on some party or something. I don't know. This is the guy that should be giving me my money.
Job done. The Karen's dead.
Good work. You've earned your reward.
Thanks, buddy.
You might want to stir.
What's in these crates, boss?
I work the material.
Okay.
Why does he need two swords? Does he tend to lose?
So we need to do this now. But I want to check at my journal, see if there's anything else. Look for an opportunity to travel further up the Pontar River. Let's see. Let's see. Captain's journal noted that 2 boats that sailed the Pontar. Hero felt he could well be lucky enough to come across the wreck of a second vessel, the Witcher's hunches were rarely wrong. See if anything shows up on the map. There's some blue people to talk to.
Oh no, I'm not talking to a freak.
Wait a minute.
Be off, or I'll call the guards.
They pinch my ass and don't even leave a tip.
Well,
Damn it.
alright. Maybe this boat?
Boss, so what about that bonus?
Is the work complete?
Okay. Might just skip this one.
Good day.
It might come into play later. Now let's go along the water here. Maybe get on one of these other boats. Now that the Karen is gone, boats should be able to travel.
You free?
No, working my arse off.
Can't get on that boat. But
Go
what
ask the
about this
mason
guy?
to take you as his apprentice. You'll learn a trade.
What now?
I'll use as a captain, right?
Say something, or did you just fart? Greetings.
Maybe you?
What are you looking at?
Do you guys not have a captain? Is the captain swabbing the deck?
What, damn it?
Alright, fuck it. I have a feeling maybe that'll come into play later. So, we're going to go ahead and do this guy. Which means I need to meditate until dusk. Although it's possible I need to meditate until midnight. We'll go take a look now and see.
Lads, I was thinking.
About what, new boy?
Maybe we ought to try some honest work from time to time.
I tell him, I'm taking your pouch.
Play soldiers and
Or
squirrels.
your
Alright,
pouch.
and save it. Because I think some weird shit happens in here.
He said there's a third option. And his hand inched.
Laredo wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back
After
after
dusk.
dusk.
In the back. Too bad he turned.
Kid,
Want to play soldiers and squirrels?
ones are always uppity.
better not be trying to steal nothing from me. Alright, I guess we'll go midnight.
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He's succeeded so far.
A ballista.
Oh, okay.
The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair.
Yeah,
it can propel
yes,
heavy bolts up
Foltest
to a
told us
mile
that.
away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Huh.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts.
I could probably just axie this dude in
Don't
there.
you traipse around here.
It doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the commandant's
No.
don't you traipse around.
True. Come here, lass.
Where are you?
Your
Oh,
uncle's
that's
got a story for you.
It's
So
more
long as
though.
he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Laredo soldier. I'm looking for a named one.
They say witches.
There's a couple
I
named
don't
ones.
like freaks.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutant?
You know what?
To
Let's
try
arm
my
wrestle.
luck. Arm wrestling.
I'm gonna crush you, mutant.
Save the boasting till later. Let's do this.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this
I
one.
guess we're not betting.
Little elf was skipping down the path. Plow 'em all.
Oh, looks like I'm tearing this dude up. This dude's got nothing.
Plow 'em all. Oh, you are fuck dirty rotten scum. Plow 'em all. Do that again, and I'll fuck you up. I hate mutants like you.
That song in
I
the
know,
background.
I know.
You've had your song. Care for some
Alright, what
real
about this other guy?
diversion?
This guy? Yeah,
What you
Alphonse.
want, old man?
I was looking to test my strength. Arm wrestling.
Let's arm
What
wrestle
do I
all of them.
stand to gain?
Nothing, because I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a witcher. So I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that Geralt fella? The Grey Wolf? All right. Let's begin.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't
Yeah, these
get
are
any
pretty. So,
Luckily, the commandant
what you
provided
actually
it all.
regulate is the speed
Come here, lass.
of the
Your
icon.
uncle's got a story for
So you just have to slow it
So
down
long
every
as he
once in
can
a while to
afford
keep
to
it
tell
going.
it.
Damn the dogs! The old man got me. I need to eat. Build up a bit. I don't like strangers.
Okay, I need to get in there.
Don't
thought I
you
could just
traipse
talk
around
to this
Better
here.
than a fireside feast.
I guess not.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix.
Tend to
and
the
it
ballista,
doesn't get any
Geralt.
better.
Yeah, I'm trying, bro.
They say witches have no need to plough.
Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story.
None of these people are named
So
other
long as
than
he can
those
afford
two.
to tell it. I'll not
They
lend
say
an ear for
witches
less
have
than
no
About this
10
need
drunk
to
guy.
plough. Did you know that? They say witches
Oh, you know what? Maybe I
have
can
no
send-
need to plough. Did you know that?
Lady? I was hoping maybe I could send one of them over there.
Sniffing
had this good
around
a
like
time in
dogs in a
ages.
rubbish dump. That's true.
You know this one. A little elf was
Okay,
skipping
well, I
down
didn't
the
mean to do
path.
that.
Plow 'em all. Along came
That
a
one
dwarf
struts
man,
about
kicked
as
him
if
in
he
the
were the
arse.
king
Plow 'em
himself.
all, plow 'em
Sorry,
all.
lady.
Oh, you arse fuck, dirty rotten scum. Plow 'em all, plow 'em all.
Sniffing around
Do
like
that
dogs
again,
in a
and
rubbish
I'll fuck
dump.
What do
you
you
Oh, here we
need,
go.
ugly?
Wow.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
I mean, your specialty.
Just go with your specialty.
All right, it'll be my standard rate.
Draw him away from the ballista while you're at it.
Slap me hard and call me stupid. Trying to put one by me? That'll cost you more.
How's that?
Surcharge on special requests. Those are the rules.
Let me think it over.
How much, though? There.
A favor for a favor?
You've helped me already. Humiliating Myron and
Oh,
Alphonse.
there we go.
That was something. Thank you.
The pleasure was all mine.
All right. I'm off to give the boys some diversion.
You've had your song.
Alright, go
Care
do your
for some
thing.
real diversion.
Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish dump.
Care for a little diversion, brave one?
You literally, I mean, that's kind of on the nose.
Your
That's
comrades
true.
are well at it,
You know
having
this
their
one.
fun. Why should you be any worse?
You're right. Let's go.
She just walked up there and was like, "Here, let's have a diversion." Like, come on, man.
Dirty rotten scum. Plough them all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for some
right.
real diversion.
I believe that is done.
Did you hear that? You could
Let
two
the
big
burning
shots
go.
arrived.
He's up there.
What they want.
Ballista's decommissioned.
Perfect. Let's go see Larita.
Yeah, let's say that right in front of that guy.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
Provided it all. True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
All right, buddy.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than...
Yes?
What do you mean, yes?
Do we wait until the honorable lady is done with the venerable hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
All right. Gonna save it because this is a stealth section. Sometimes that goes poorly.
Soldier, report to me immediately.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect.
Much like that.
We cut the hands off thieves.
I was looking for the privy.
I don't know why he turned around.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on.
Commandant, sir. We caught the witches sneaking around the
I don't know
garden.
why he turned around.
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
Still
Finally.
They didn't
gets
want
the
to let
job
me in
done.
while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm
I'm
looking for the
looking for
King's
the man
Lair.
responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
What about Vernon Roach? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I heard you killed the Kairan. Flotsam is grateful. Let's say that squares the crimes of your friends. They're free to go. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
A local conflict, none of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were attacked.
You failed to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a
he's
war.
not, though.
And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
Your point, Commandant?
You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
Not true, you're just a racist.
You detest non-humans.
I detest Yorveth, the coward who hunts the innocent instead of facing soldiers. I detest that whore son who murders women and children while claiming that he fights for freedom. He's a monster, Geralt. He's the evil I protect people from. And anyone who helps a monster becomes a similar monster to my mind.
Enough. I get it.
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Laurito's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarves will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
I'm a witcher. I don't work for free.
Course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously. Straight from the trading post's treasury.
I'll see what I can find out.
Now you stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
Kind of curious as to what would have happened if I had managed to sneak all the way in. Also, how the hell do I get out? There we go.
Nothing better than a fireside. Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Alright, I guess I'm not looking for Vernon.
It doesn't get any better.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard.
True. Come here, lad. Your uncle's got a story.
We'll meet later.
Okay.
Don't forget your weapons on the way out.
All right. They took all my damn bombs and everything out. Clara does a decent amount of damage.
Well, well. How's the Commandant as a host?
It's people like him who might help us.
Or put us in shackles and throw us into the river.
He told me they're keeping Scoia'tael prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Kieran ep Esnalen, Yorveth's right-hand elf, is among them?
No.
He may know something about the Kingslayer.
Let's pay him a visit.
Yes, let's.
I tell him I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch.
I think we might be done with Flotsam pretty soon here. What was it? What? Hold on. Didn't I get a thing to go under some elven ruins? Or was that just the cave to get the... I think it was the cave to get the mongoose potion.
How's it living with roaches sold?
Oh, wait.
Glad.
I think...
Who's the...
Never mind, we already talked about all that.
What do you want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
No one's allowed.
I'm here on Commandant Laurito's orders.
I already cut a deal with you, but...
So get out of my way.
He won't tell you much. He's dying.
I don't think that matters. What matters is that you get the fuck out my way.
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Look,
Be vigilant.
welcome.
Alright, well, which guy is he? Oh, it's this guy.
They beat him bad. He's got at least a dozen fractures. I'll need your help.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
I'll use the Axii sign to calm him.
Perfect.
I guess it's a good thing that I leveled it up. Oh.
It's no use.
He is calm as fuck,
You wish,
though.
Orson. I'm no traitor.
He's raving.
That gun? Where am I?
In Flotsam, on the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
How did Laredo's goons catch Yorvith's right-hand elf?
I was betrayed. How else?
There's a Witcher in Yorvith's unit.
Like every one, he turned out to be a bastard.
What happened?
He betrayed us. He said he had an offer for me. So we met, where roses of remembrance grow. I should have known.
Roses of remembrance?
Yes, some of the last in the world. He thought that I'd betray my elven brother in order to control the unit. I refused, and there was a fight. I've never seen anything like it. No human can move that fast. It was a massacre. I was the first to be hit. Thus I survived. I would have bled to death had Laredo's men not found me. Letho will kill Yorvith.
Letho, that's right. That's his name.
So many dead. So much suffering. All for naught.
Letho. He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
Why does the Dwan want Yorvith dead?
He used us. From the start. Our hatred. But he no longer needs Yorvith. Sees him as a thorn in his side. Though I don't know what Letho wants.
What does Yorvith want? Why Flotsam?
Go plow yourself.
Well, okay.
You have to tell me. I'm on your side.
I don't know if that's gonna actually work.
If you say so.
Oh, it worked.
Flotsam is only the beginning. We're no bandits, we fight for freedom. In due time, Yorvith will answer the call, and we'll emerge from the woods, joining the battle.
What battle?
He wasn't specific.
In that case, I'll ask Yorvith himself.
I'd like to see that.
We got what we came for.
What now?
Yorvith.
What if Yorvith already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynblade. Yorvith fights, for that is what he does best. He's Enshe, a real one, a free one. Among the last. Fighting makes sense. Now more than ever before. There is still hope.
What are you talking about, Kieran? Hope for what?
For change. For a better tomorrow. I'll not see it. They'll torment me to death on this barge, and I'll go gladly where the apple trees bloom. But you must warn Yorvith.
Interesting. It sounded like somebody pulled a weapon.
Yennefer told me that Ciri has departed for good. She inhabits another world and is happy there. Before she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avallac'h, our island. We stopped counting time. People believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are immortal. They race across the heavens, gripping in their bony hands swords, their lightning bolts. They take away mortals, ever expanding their cavalcade of spectral riders. They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots, they trampled our island. And they made off with Yennefer. I had to get her back. Return to reality. Return to the Witcher's path.
Oh, there's another memory, I think.
Geralt, are you all right?
I've been to the Isle of Avallac'h, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Ciri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But...
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half-year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me. In the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kieran mentioned roses of remembrance growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true...
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorvith, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
In that case, Yorvith can wait.
Want me to go with you?
Yeah, alright.
I'd love your company.
All right then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
Shut your traps! Stop bloody moaning down there!
Alright, let's do this.
Coffer's dozed off.
Sleep forever any day now.
I mean, I'm supposed to follow her, I guess.
All wet. Looking
Go,
at
lady.
me.
Lady, you're gonna need to, like, learn that the shortest distance between 2 points and all that. And stop zigzagging, because, I got a show to make here. Are you pissing?
That prick Laredo turned his nose up, eh?
Where? Okay. Yeah, I think she's gonna take me to those ruins that we found in an earlier episode that I said I wasn't supposed to be here yet. If you remember that. I was afraid she was gonna close the door on me. So I, like, hurried through. Ah. I guess because it's a loading screen. Oh, wait a minute. We're fighting Scoia'tael as well? I went up there to help him. Is it like go time right now? Stop blocking. Okay, that'll work. Thanks, Triss. Point me. Let's go. I was also using the wrong sword on that Endrega, but whatever. It killed the shit out of it anyway. Don't get one shot, homie. Yeah, she seems to just be attacking whatever I attack. Possibly whatever hits me as well. So for that trap, she just walked over like it was nothing. Yeah, we're definitely going there. Because it's right up there. Wonder why the Scoia'tael are out in force, though.
I think we've arrived. The cascade, the menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests? Those elves really like to complicate things.
Stop whining. It's not far now.
Alright then, let's do it.
Cedric told me a beautiful legend about this place.
Legends are almost always beautiful, especially elven ones. The reality often leaves a lot to
I have a feeling she's not going to finish her conversation and
Cedric
final letter.
also said the site itself was something wonderful.
That is not the way. Wait, that has to be the way. Oh, yeah, we gotta
The
climb.
rose must be here somewhere.
I'll look around.
Alden and Cymoril. Cedric said Cymoril eclipsed even Francesca Findabair with her beauty. And Francesca's
Francesca
reputed to be the
Findabair.
world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
He really has visions, you know. He really has the gift. He could learn to control it if he drank less.
Cedric drinks to get rid of the visions, and that's something I understand perfectly well.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh my.
I probably should have saved it.
Look at it. It's beautiful. I just don't understand it. How did the elves become so cruel? The one with the scar had so much hatred in him.
Places like this make you realize just how much they've lost. There used to be entire elven cities, and the forests were theirs to enjoy, not to hide in. Humans destroyed that, put them in reservations. Yorvith and his kind are taking revenge, though not all elves are like that.
Kieran said there's a lot more at stake.
He has his ideal, a certain vision of the world. But do you think there's room for humans in it?
We're practically one and the same.
Wrong, Triss. We've been learning from each other for generations, but we're different at base.
I don't know why I find that awfully sad.
Just like this garden. Beautiful and sad.
Okay.
I'm glad you're here. Simul's Rose of Remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
This one's for you.
I mean, technically he does love her.
Geralt.
I want you to keep it. If there's any truth to the legend, it shouldn't wilt, even if you pluck a petal or two.
Thank you.
This is the statue, Curly. Don't mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get. I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
Where does that woman get the gold for all this? I mean, her and the old man, they're buying a new house. And now these statues for the garden. Must be defraying the treasury. What's a town chancellor do anyway?
It'd be ploughing hard to move.
We'd never shift it in one piece. I know. We'll break off the legs, the heads, remove it in bits.
Break off your own
No,
head,
we're right
clown.
here.
Shut your trap, cunt.
Ooh, shouldn't have said that, homie.
And
Kill them!
Hit the freak!
Said it. Forgot that I had the parry thing. Fuck out of there. Come here, boy. Nailed it. Uh-oh.
Watch out!
And then this is the room that, remember, I used R to bust the wall down, but it wouldn't let me jump into it.
Incredible what the N-shape built before human ships ever appeared in the Pontar Delta. Elves possess a sensitivity humans can't ever hope to acquire.
Oh, come on. Humans could have easily have built that.
We're trapped.
Are we, though? Oh.
Looks like we're
Looks like we
stuck.
do it that way.
Well, there must be another way out of here. Why are you looking at me that way? Do I have something on my face? What's going on in that head of yours, Witcher?
She could use a bath.
Stuff. You could use a bath.
So could you.
Look, you gotta let Geralt get his sometimes, you know? Just gonna stand there, buddy? Heh. My man, Geralt.
A witcher's blade. Letho comes here to think.
Well, he's not here now, so we've no reason to stay.
The Dwan stole the story of Eldon and Cymru, but they now steal our roses of remembrance. A more silly and shallow tale I've never heard. An enchanted wood, a beautiful elven couple living within. A handsome human prince arrives, riding a milk-white stallion. Bloody Dwan. We Enshe remember how it was. Limitless devotion, passion, commitment, and sacrifice. Legend has it the lovers' sighs are enchanted within these very stones, though only those in love can hear
them. Singing bushes, jabbering stones, elven hogwash.
He thinks he's hearing it from the stones.
Well, I'm buggered.
We should take walks more often. For a while there, I forgot all about Flotsam, the Scoia'tael, the Kingslayer, the whole world, really.
Nice to know I still have that power.
I need time to devise the spell. It could take as much as a few days. What do you plan to do while you wait?
I'm going to meet Yorvith.
Well, don't get yourself killed. That'd be pretty stupid now.
What are you getting at?
You're about to recover your memory, which will give you a whole new perspective on things. We'll learn what happened to Yennefer.
Uh-huh. And you expect me to drop everything and tell Roach, hey, it's been great, but I've got places to go and people to find?
You know, you could. I mean, you don't really owe him anything. I'm just afraid you'll get caught up in something and you won't be able to back out. Yorvith's a sly old elf. He's been fighting humans for a full century at least. This Letho is no common bandit either, and I shudder to think who put him on the warpath. It's a mire, Geralt. Deep and hungry, and it could swallow you whole before you know it.
It possibly already has.
I want you to know that I'm prepared to travel to the end of the world with you to save Yennefer. I owe you that. I owe her that. I'm prepared to drop everything. The trappings of court life, politics, the regicides. I could even live at Kaer Morhen. It's up to you.
Triss.
Let me finish. I can only say this once. If you want to go alone, I'll understand. And I won't try to persuade you otherwise.
Catch cleaner before you finish your preparations.
I can't know what the future holds. I don't know what else is hidden in my mind. But whatever it is, whatever happens, I don't want to lose you. I'd have to be an utter fool and complete ingrate to let you go.
That's kind. Thank you. Does that mean we're leaving the regicides to Roach and tending to our own matters?
Can't
I
really,
would
though.
like to go, but I need to clear my name. Foltest's men and bounty hunters of all kinds would never let it go. We'd be fugitives, and that's not a life I'd want for me or for you. Besides, I'd feel as if I'd given up when there was still something to do. I'd feel like I fled, and as I see it, we haven't lost yet.
Whatever your decision, I want you to know you can count on me. I need a few days to prepare the spells.
I need to talk to Zoltan about Yorvith. It's not a closed conversation. We'll talk again, but only after I've settled things with the Kingslayer.
Alright. Let's see if there's anything in here, and then get the hell out. There we go. Book on the Wild Hunt.
Geralt!
What, man?
There you are.
See, I'm busy?
Is everything all right? This is nice. What a beautiful place.
Very.
How'd you find us?
Finding those I seek is a speciality of mine. Now, let's get out of here. The Scoia'tael are out in droves.
Okay. I'll take that. Yeah, I think that wall wasn't busted down because remember I died fighting one of the Andrega queens, and it erased all that progress. But anyway, we need to get back to town, talk to Zoltan, and what it sounds like is we're going to be fighting Scoia'tael along the way. So we'll see. Should technically be a relatively quick run because we're right by the that pool. Yeah. Oh, that was hard. Also, these are drowners. What the hell? Where did they come from? Alright, we'll just keep the sword out. But I have a feeling I'm going to have to be switching back and forth between the two. Yep. What the hit me? Get out of here.
Guess they'll never know.
I don't think I got the experience for that Scoia'tael. That makes me mad. Okay, let's see. I think town is still town. And that's good. Alright, I always get turned around here. Yeah, see, I got turned around and started going there. We need to go in this way. And then go talk to Zoltan in the inn. These guards are always asleep, man. Where the hell is Zoltan? He is not in the inn. Cool. Oh, you know what? Maybe he is. Maybe he's up in one of the rooms.
I expected that.
Or... yeah, there he is. Just kidding, that is not Zoltan. Okay, he's not in one of the rooms. This is where you go if you buy one of the whores, I guess.
Want some?
Maybe he's downstairs.
At your service.
And there's Triss. There's Dandelion.
I know you. I can see you're dying to ask me. What is it?
All right, Thessa. What happened to Foltest?
Want to know the version that is yet to make it to Flotsam? The king died in mysterious circumstances. The Witcher Geralt, his sword covered in blood, was discovered standing over his corpse.
Did you kill him? This'll stay between us, I promise.
The killer escaped before I could get him. I'm being set up.
So what are you gonna do? Run around swinging your sword hoping the killer walks into range?
I don't have to. The killer's in the forest with the Squietal, and he knows I'm here. We'll fight each other.
Geralt, please don't do anything stupid. Don't stick your neck out. If Loredo finds out you were involved in Foltest's assassination...
He already kinda knows.
You gave Vernon a full report on Flotsam. Seen anything unusual around here?
They've got some amazing women at the brothel. You should take a look. One of them.
You know what I mean.
A town like any other. It's got a harbor, an inn, and a stinking muddy river. That's what an ordinary man would say. But we poets also look into people's souls. And things are not good. I saw a robbery sanctioned by law. Town watchmen laughing as they confiscated goods, all the while talking about how they'd finally bring order to the town. I saw drunken thugs beat up an elf woman while no one even flinched. I know these things happen everywhere, but here, it's not motivated by hatred or misguided attempts at meting out justice. People are driven by cold calculation. They're always looking for opportunities to get a little richer.
I need information. Anything that could help me track down the Kingslayers.
I only know gossip. Things folk have been saying since Demophen's death. People are throwing out blame left and right. One day it's the elves, another the Nilfgaardians, then it's Rivians.
Let me guess. The suspects also include a Zeracanian alchemist and a group of halflings.
Bold theory, that. But the mob comes up with even better ones. Know what? Frankly, the most worrying effect of these assassinations is the chaos they've unleashed in people's minds.
What do you mean?
I mean chaos. People don't know what to think, who's good and who's evil. And these are tough times. Who knows what's going to happen?
So, Mr. Master Spy, what's new in the world of politics? Bards singing about anything interesting these days?
Eddern's in trouble. Henselt and his great army are nearing the Pontar and will ford it and strike any day.
Wow, we haven't had a war in a long time.
Like all little boys, he likes to play with his soldiers. But I don't think Kedwin will have an easy time of it. Eddern's borders are guarded by Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Who's she? Some mercenary?
A peasant girl and self-proclaimed commander of something called the Edirnian Voluntary Militia.
Fighting women and bards who play politics. These are strange times. The Wild Hunt's not a legend. I can prove it.
How so?
I found a manuscript whose authors contend that our world is not the only one where there's life. They also believe stars are not just twinkling points.
You want to tell me that somewhere up there,
Smart guys.
I find other Geralts, other dandelions living, breathing, and... Shame we can't meet up.
Exactly. The manuscript says vast distances are the main problem. A normal human would run out of lifetime before he got to any of those other worlds.
Besides which, you'd have to have something that could fly.
The manuscript's authors claim the Wild Hunt has found solutions to both problems. The cavalcade travels between the worlds.
Sounds a little like the ravings of a drunk dwarf. But who knows?
I need to find out. The manuscript mentions someone named Morton Collis who devoted his life to observing the hunt. Maybe I can get my hands on his research. I now remember the Isle of Avalach, where Ciri took Yennefer and me. It was a joyous time. Until the Wild Hunt's riders appeared. They abducted Yennefer.
Sure you didn't dream this?
I dream of the Wild Hunt every night, but these were not illusions, hallucinations.
I'm not sure how to help you. There must have been someone who studied the Wild Hunt, though from what I can remember, human literature is pretty much silent about it. There's always elven literature. I don't know that too well, so maybe it's worth some delving.
Alright, I guess that's it. Oh, there's Zoltan.
Look, people!
Good to see you, Zoltan. What are you doing so far from home?
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. You work your fingers to the bone for 6 years, you listen to the tirades of that old tyrant Breckenrig, you buy jewels. Then she breaks off the engagement. And there I was, learning like a vote. Fuck it. Out of sight, out of mind. Farewell to Eudora, the forge in Novigrad, and all the world's Breckenrigs. I'm a plain merchant, and I've made my peace with that.
Oh, we can arm wrestle him.
How are
Why
those
not?
biceps holding up, Zoltan?
Hard as a bull's bollocks. Arm wrestling's a dwarven pastime.
We ought to try it sometime.
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now, even.
Right,
Show
let's
me
go.
those balls bollocks then.
Yeah, nobody can beat the Witcher. Come on now. You got shit,
Your hands
bruh.
like a vice.
It wasn't easy.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpin or Sheldon, promise me you'll take them on. They'll be surprised.
Hey. Let's see. Or we could go through. Yeah, we'll go through some more lore with him.
Any news?
Triss has sniffed something out. Apparently, there are prisoners on the barge in the port. Squirrels, no less.
Yeah, I know that.
How are you killing time in this hellhole?
At present, polishing gems for Sheila de Tanserville. Requires precision, but it's well-paid work.
Jewelry?
Not quite. The sorceress is building a magical contraption. Spends her days staring at it. A regular magpie eyeing a copper. But I don't think she's getting anywhere with it. Got so enraged one time she dashed a vase against the wall. Some temperament, those sorceresses. I'm telling you.
Is there a good swordsmith or blacksmith here?
There's a small smithy by the wall. Quite basic. The tools probably remember the conjunction of the spheres, but it'll do for weapon repairs. They also enhance swords with runes and add ornamentation to armor. Just don't do anything that'll make you look like Dandelion at the opening of a new brothel. You could also look in on some merchants. I don't think Laredo's robbed them of everything yet.
I spoke to the Commandant. The future hardly looks bright for the non-humans in Flotsam.
That fucker's only waiting for an excuse. One small provocation by Yorvith and he'll attack us.
How do you know?
Heard it by chance. Saw him walking through the port one night talking to himself, the batty bastard. He mentioned a new order and a world for humans only. He laughed and shouted curses at the prison barge. The scum is up to something. Yorvith must sense it. He's doing everything not to provoke Laredo, but his Scoia'tael might have a different opinion and less restraint.
Alright.
Zoltan, I need to ask you a favor.
Shoot.
I heard you know the local Scoia'tael.
You heard? Meaning some goat's arse in a helmet hollowed it out in the market square.
I need some way to get to this Yorvith.
You know, I don't want you thinking I'm all chummy with the Scoia'tael. And Yorvith detests me. Why would you want to see him anyway?
He knows where the Kingslayer is.
Yorvith? And here I always thought him a common thug. All right. No reason to sit on our arses. Come on. You can tell me everything on the way.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Lead on, Zoltan.
Tell me, who said I have contacts with the Scoia'tael?
Don't worry about that.
Laredo.
Your very existence.
That's why he wanted to hang you? For making deals with the squirrels?
What?
Did you see that?
I met a few, yes, but made no fucking deals.
What about their leader?
They
Come on,
say
Zoltan.
Yorvith's mad,
Gonna move
but
on,
the
buddy.
Scoia'tael are at his beck and call. Sod knows what he wants.
Hope he'll tell me what it is.
Tell you what, of two evils, Laredo's the bigger prick.
Because he almost hanged you?
Because he stirs up the locals against non-humans. And there's word he's colluding with Kedwin.
What's his angle?
Greed! King Hensel would gladly annex more land and grant Laredo privileges. Come on, we've got a long way to go.
Get your ass out there, let's go. Alright, man, you gotta move. Let's go. There you go. No, seriously though. Come on, Zoltan.
We need to go deeper into the forest.
Of course we do.
I hope they didn't change the password.
You know their password? What are you playing at, Zoltan?
All right. The Scoia'tael asked me to command a unit.
No wonder Laredo wanted you hanged.
They may have, This is it. I was due to meet them here.
He was probably gonna say they may have
They're
asked, but he
aiming
didn't
arrows
agree.
at us.
What? Geralt, I know full well you're always vigilant, but quit poking fun at me.
Give them the password.
What them?
Hurry up, they're edgy.
Kierkegaard!
Stop bawling. What do you want?
Countersign.
Heidegger. I asked you a question.
Take us to Yorvith.
Why?
If we wanted to speak with you, we wouldn't ask for your leader.
Yorvith won't talk with you.
You don't know that.
Leave while you're still able.
The two of you won't scare us off.
There are 4 more in that tree.
How do you know?
I can hear them breathing. One's sick or on Fistek.
How?
He's wheezing.
What? You elfin cock's gone soft?
We just want to talk to Yorvith.
Wait at the clearing. The dwarf knows where. We'll let Yorvith know.
Make sure you do. Come on, Geralt. I know what those elven pricks have planned.
All right, buddy, let's go.
Once.
Come on.
What are you talking about?
That clearing is a monster's lair.
Of course it is. It's the one that he was feeding in the opening cutscene, I'm sure.
Ericus in these parts? I thought that was impossible.
I don't know the shit's name, but it's terrifying. They sent us into a trap.
Tough. Let's go.
Well then, you know what? We'll save it. I mean, I figured I'd just run ahead.
That creature prowls down there.
Right where we're supposed to meet Yorvith.
Exactly. Any ideas?
I'm gonna kill the hell out of
I last fought an Ericus some time ago.
I never had the swiving pleasure. Not that I mind.
Wait here.
What are you... think me a limp prick?
So how do I... Oh.
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, I've got Quinn set up. Let's do this.
This is the place the elves mentioned.
That thing approaching us is no elf.
I'll leave it to you, Geralt. Monsters are not my speciality.
Damn, you're ugly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least my dodge is good now. God damn it. So the idea is that I want to get behind him. It's too bad Zoltan doesn't like tank. He's not able to draw any like real aggro. Come on, boy. Yeah, get fucked. Okay, I think I got the loot.
A lovely show, Gwynblade. But tell me, was it worth it? An uneven fight and certain death await you anyway.
I could ask you the same thing.
What do you want, that gun? Speak quickly before I kill you both.
Yeah.
Letho betrayed you. He wanted to make a deal with your comrade, Kieran.
Kieran Ep Esnilin is dead. 2 weeks ago, his warriors were ambushed and killed. You should invent better lies, Gwynblade.
He's on the barge, wounded but alive. He turned Letho down, and his unit paid the ultimate price.
If you speak the truth, Letho will die. But words alone are not enough.
Alright,
What's
let's
your
go through
angle,
all
Yorvith?
these.
You wouldn't understand.
Hiding in woods, killing berry pickers, eating roots.
We live by our own rules, doing what's necessary to attain our goal.
What is your goal?
What's it to you, Geralt? Eseth Vatken. You tell me to stuff it up my arse.
Not everything deserves that
Yep,
fate.
probably.
My life now depends on your whim, so I'm curious.
Then listen well. The 2 dead kings were whoresons who damned their own children to stay in power. But in the east, there's someone truly deserving of a crown.
You attack and murder the people of Flotsam, forgetting that elves and dwarves live among them.
That's no life. They've been stripped of self-respect, forced to live and die by human laws. They're more Dwan than you, Geralt.
So the hired assassin turned out to be a traitor.
It's his word against yours.
For now. Why do you trust him? Because he's a Dwan who agreed to do shady work for you?
He did what had to be done. He proved nobody's untouchable.
You still trust this assassin?
You may be lying.
If I'm lying, so did Kieran.
We'll investigate it for his sake. We shall see how Letho reacts to your sensational news.
Where is he?
Almost had him.
The ruins of Kelmerwed.
Oh, we got him.
For some reason, he likes the place. My unit will cover us. Ready?
Why did you want Foltest dead?
He might have appeared charming, but in reality he allowed the elder races in Temeria to be oppressed. He was like old Dwan, but his death has more significance.
We need to go.
We need
I
a ruse.
figure I'm
Tell
ready.
Letho you've captured me and want to hand me over to him.
And you?
I'll be unarmed, hands bound. If you're not lying, his reaction will confirm it. I don't trust you, of course. My warriors will cover us if you try anything stupid.
I get it.
I don't think so. Do anything stupid and they'll tie you down on an anthill, face coated with honey. You'll scream so loud even the storm riders will hear you.
Are you always so grandiose? We could just tell Letho to own up.
I'd fail men here yet, Tenverda.
Conquer with courage rather than strength.
Exactly.
All right,
Let's
man.
go.
You don't have to be like that.
Make sure you don't betray our ruse.
All right. Can't save it. Moving on.
Geralt of Rivia. What's the meaning of this?
I'm here to negotiate.
Yorveth, the woodland fox, caught at last. I underestimated you.
Who are you?
You really don't remember?
I'm sick of that question.
So it's true. And here I feared that you would ruin it all. I am Letho of Gullet. I'm a Kingslayer.
Joke's over. Unbind me.
Tell me who you're working for.
I don't want to, end it too
we
quick
work
here.
for ourselves.
We?
The Kingslayers.
Demavend? Foltest? Who else? Who the hell are you?
We've met, Geralt. Do you remember?
No.
I'll never forget it. You saved my life. White Wolf. We fought side by side. Now we'll cross blades. This wouldn't be necessary if I'd killed Yorveth first.
Surrey and orcs will drown in their own blood.
Oh, I don't think so. My men will finish their task long before the Scoia'tael in the Pontar Valley realize you're dead.
I mean, that sounds like an admission of guilt to me.
Serret and Ox. Who are they?
Kingslayers the Scoia'tael are assisting in the Pontar Valley, in Upper Edirn.
Huh. So these two.
This doesn't need to end in blood. Tell me everything.
Because clearly there's a bigger
Enough
picture
of this
here.
farce. Vedrai, Enlay!
Well, never mind then.
What game are you playing?
One that you just lost.
Uh-oh.
Give me my sword.
Never mind, that's good too. I'm gonna help Roach though. Because Roach at least seems like a good guy. And let's not forget that Yorveth did contract Letho here to kill Foltest.
But I'm no king. Such a pity we're on opposite sides.
Oh, this fight.
I see you still know how to fight.
Alright.
Why do you hound me? They think I killed Foltest. It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
Alright. He's gonna kill me. What? Come on. Jump that. Ah, damn his Quinn. Yeah, he's gonna kill the shit out of me. Oh, he... okay. I'm gonna have to redo this, I'm sure. God damn it. Don't worry, guys, we got this. I remember this taking me fucking ever last time. But we got this.
Why do you hound me? They think I killed Foltest. It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
Okay, so it looks like I might only be able to get one hit out of him. Shit, that was weird. What? Didn't even stun him? It'd be really cool if I could target him, but for some reason I can't. Oh. See, because I can't target him, I have to manually throw things at him, which takes time.
Why do you hound me? They think I killed Foltest. It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
Yeah, I'll take that. God damn it. Just fight me. Okay, I needed to get that off of him. It didn't get it. Oh, yeah, it did. Come on, boy. Damn. How did he block that? I'm gonna die. How did he burn me? Fucking A. Come on, boy. You would. You would, you son of a bitch. Oh, shit.
Should have surrendered when you could. You fight well, but you were veterans. The muscles remember. One thing the Wild Hunt couldn't take from you.
Oh, fucking nailed it. It was all about Ard, stick and move, run around a lot.
A witcher and a few elves are enough to kill a king? You've no idea how many people were eager to help us.
You really think they will all keep quiet?
Yorveth's time is running out. The others will be judged and condemned for sowing chaos.
So, why?
You were one of us, Geralt. You saved us. Now we're even. Your witch is good with magic. Think she'll be able to teleport me to Edirn. If she behaves, I won't harm her.
I'll find you.
See you in Edirn, then.
Oh, at least he didn't take my sword.
What happened? Where is he? Where's the Kingslayer?
Fled. Yorveth?
Captured. My men have taken him to Flotsam. The Kingslayer may attempt to spring him from prison.
I doubt it.
I don't think
He
so.
needs Triss.
Really? Why?
I've set the elves against him so he can't move through the forests. I have to find Triss first.
Follow me then.
Do I need to pick up my sword, or is he going to give it to me?
That was
or-
a damn good fight.
Yeah, there's my sword. I think 13 to 18, is that the one? He said that was a damn good fight. He didn't even fucking help me with it. Robust cutlass. 14 to 21. It's better. Alright. At least I got some loot out of it.